Everybody, welcome into Moose Racing League Tier 3. We are racing at the Red Bull Ring in Austria for round 6.
The hills are alive with the sound.
Hope everyone's Sunday is
lefts,
going well.
Up the 10 corners
Track 4.3 kilometers, 2.6 miles, 10 turns, really 6 when you think about it. But some oscillation, go up to turn 3, back down to turn 4, 5, and 6. Track limits has been
7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners.
Drop the volume on the track maps. Got you. My bad. But anyway, I am your Tier 3 commentator, Chosen Toby. I am missing. It was slowed down, which made it hilarious. Oops. Technical difficulties. It's been a rough day. But, yeah, Nicky G is out this weekend, so y'all are stuck with just me. Let's look at these constructor standings for Tier 3. Alpine out in front of Mercedes by 3 points, and everybody else is basically chasing them. Not even close. 58 for AlphaTauri, 55 for Williams, 55 for Aston Martin, 35 for McLaren, 35 for Alfa Romeo, 28 for Haas, 19 for Red Bull, and Ferrari bringing up the rear with 15. But yeah, Alpine and Mercedes have been going back and forth through the first 5 rounds. Drivers, you got Com, Twan, AK, and Mod up front, and that's why it's Alpine and Mercedes. Punju up there. I don't even know where his teammates at, but yeah, Twan and Mod have been killing it. Com getting his first MRL win a couple weeks ago, and then going back to back. We are loading into this game. Really, I think we're gonna have a surprise. This track brings out just like the people with raw pace. Not a lot of cornering, so people who just raw pace usually do very, very well at this track. Yo, Snowman, you've been busy this morning, double duty. Figured I'd rep the Red Bull today, being at Red Bull Ring in Austria. No rain for qualifying. This track is known to have rain quite often. I think 2 of the first 3 tiers we've had some kind of rain, whether it's in qualifying or in the race. Someone's coming out. See who it is. It's Ardell. Ardell showed pretty good pace last week. I wonder if we're going to have rain during the race. Seems like a lot of people are taking their time in the pits. The people out right now are AK and RC, which I believe RC is a... Oh, touche. Let's do that before we even start this. No, braking assist supposed to be on off. Accuracy is supposed to be on approximate. So they're good. It's minor things. That brake assist is not supposed to be on at all. Anyway, we got Ardell on his first flyer. Yeah, at least there's damage and safety car this week. Ardell turn 9, coming through turn 10. Houston track limits. A 103.9. That is a flyer of a banker lap. AK should be next across the line. About a half a second off. RC assists the pits. I don't know why. Echo Alex. 105.2. That's quite a bit off the pace. He's definitely going to be looking to improve on that one. Hunju from across. So 104.5 puts him in P3 behind AK by just over a tenth. Oh, 4-4. He must have invalidated because it didn't bring his time up. Calm, our championship leader. Ooh, cut turn 10. Would have been a 104.6. So would have put him about P5, P6. Scruffy about to come across the line. He's been surprisingly quiet this season. 106.0, quite a bit off the pace. He's gonna come across the 104.9, puts him in P9. So Iron, KDM, Calm, Tennis, Speedy, and RC have all yet to set laps. Could have cut turns in a little bit more than that. 105.3 puts him right next to his teammate in P12. RC, the reserve, goes across the line with a 104.4, good enough for P3. AlphaTauri looking good right now. I agree, Stig. He's. I mean, it's only 4/10, but yeah. I just commentate here. Yeah, he's got some pace, man. That's for sure. But I think last week it wouldn't have been as much of a lead win as it. We didn't have the safety cars. You know what I mean? I mean, he won by a margin, but there's no damage, no safety cars, nothing like that, so. Simtex, our fearless Ferrari leader. Give him a purple sector 2. I don't know how true that is. Oh, no, I don't think... That didn't look invalid. That would have been a 104.3. That would have put him in P3. I don't think that was invalid. It said on the exit, he looked like it, the tires looked on the line, but... Ooh, process disqualified for blocking the pit lane. That's gonna hurt. He was P7. That's gonna start last. Well, Alex should improve right here. Yep. Up to a 104.8. On board here with Calm. His first lap he cut turn 10 a little too much and invalidated him. So let's see if he can keep it on the in between the white lines on this lap. Way better up. Come up into P3, that should have been invalid. He definitely went wide out of 10, but AK from P5 disqualified for parked in a dangerous location. I wonder if he was beached or he was just trying to stay out of people's way. Ouch. Chili Willy just jumped up into P6 with 104.5. Yeah, you gotta at least keep the car moving. You can't completely stop. Even if you're in the grass, just keep it barely moving and you're alright. Oh, KDM drifting around turn 4. This is invalid. Plunge you up a 10th. Yeah, it's... Punji with 104.2 jumps up to P2. Good lap. Good lap from Punji there. Not about even with his first time through Sector 1. A little squirrely out of turn 3. So he's going to stick with it though. Yeah, MRK, you need to be moved up. If you could keep the mistakes out, you'd win every race. Ooh, see, Mod jumps up in the P5 with a 4-4. See, earlier Simtex had that same exact line and then invalidated him. Facts, MRK. I just need to stay away from every. I'm pretty sure I'm. Never mind. Keep it valid, Zemtex. There you go. Took it really easy through there just to make sure. And still set a 104.2. Good enough for P2 from Simtex. That could have been a P1 if he didn't have to back out of it there for the last corner. But he wanted to make sure he kept it valid. RC and the Alpha trying to improve on his 4.4. Right on the line. 104.0. AlphaTauri 1.2 as it sits right now. Oh, this is a wet race? Awesome. Good to know. Strippy's at the sector 2 was a half second up on his time. It's going to put him right there at pole if he can keep the pace. Oh, 4-1. Good enough for P3. Modded with a 4-3. Him and Anthony Jenkins have been about the same pace all season. Calm's going to want to be closer to the front than this. He's not going to want to let these guys being really quick on this. Ooh, that was close. 4-1 puts him in P3. And he, again, just like Simtex, he had the correct there in turn 10 to avoid invalidating. Pap-Out's right here, gonna give Echo Alex a nice little toe. Gave him one all the way up to turn 3. I'm gonna give him one all the way down to turn 4. Mod retired from the session. That's in the pits. So that's not about this game. This game. Eliminator out of the last corner. Gonna improve by 0.3 up to P7 with a 104.2. Irons retired in the pits. I think Simtex and Punji are going to be the only two that can overthrow anybody else in the top 5. Simtex validates. Punji's a little bit up on his time, not much. I lost a little bit of time there in sector 2. For 1, improved by about a tenth, but it was in P6. That's gonna do it for quali. Oh, I didn't even see Technic Speedy getting the 103s. Only 300s off Ardell. I didn't even see that. What a lap from Technic Speedy. Getting some up there in the P2. So we got Ardell in P1 with a 103.9. Technic Speedy right behind him by 300s with another 103.9. Anthony Jenkins in P3, RC in P4, Calm in P5, Punju in P6, Shrimpies in P7, Simtex in P8, Mubinator P9, Mod P10, Echo Alex 11th, Chili Willy 12th, Gary 5000 13th, 14th is MB Jacobson, 15th is Iron Bugs, Papouts, P16, P17, KDM, 18th Scruffy, 19th AK, and 20th Process. Both of them got disqualified. I don't know, they have it on perfect weather accuracy, so if it said wet, it's probably going to be wet. I wonder if it's full or if it's inters. Oh no, that's full wet. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be a long race. This is going to be a long one. By those times, you can tell people were not putting on wet weather setups. Oh, does he? That's good. I mean, some of those times you can tell that some of those, like the top two with the 103.9s, I don't think they're running wet setups. Well, that explains your pace, Irons. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, full wets for sure. If someone's starting on inters, they do not know what they're doing. I feel you, Iron. So am I. Alright, there we go. 5 lights, and they are off. So the Alpine of Anthony Jenkins got a good start going around the outside of Technic Speedy into turn 1. Goes a little deep, got pushed off by RC there. Technic Speedy going to lose out on a couple of positions from it. Turn 3 should be madness with the wet. Oh yeah, see. VSC, I don't know what happened. There's no big gap. Well, Simtex must have got around. Is he missing a wing? Oh! Now he is. And that's going to be a fool because Simtex lost his front wing. Alright. Fat, we called it. Safety car simulator. Here we come. Yeah. It was a VSC till Syntex missed his braking point and kind of slid into the back of AK. Hopefully AK's rear wing's okay, because that was a pretty hard shunt. Alright, safety car number 1 out of the way. I'm gonna get my handy dandy notebook. That's 1. Keep track. The full safety is actually going to help Simtex because he'll be able to, after he pits, he'll be able to catch back up to the field. The VSC would have been green already, and he half in the pit, he would have just lost a bunch of time. Pap outs. So he must have been part of it. He jumps into the pit, probably getting a wing. Absolutely. We already know Simtex is getting a wing. And it's looking like it's going to be full wet for the whole race. Yeah, 2 new guys out in front. Ardell, I mean, you can't really say Ardell needs to go up, though, because Technic Speedy also did a 1039 in quali. Yeah, actually, good call, MRK. So we had 1, the VSC, and the full. Alright, so everyone's of course going to be on wet tires. Process up 4, Scruffy up 5. Anthony Jenkins down 5. Yeah, he kind of got bumped off there and coming out of turn 1. Kind of got bumped to the side. Lost out on quite a few positions all the way down to turn 3. Or all the way up to turn 3. I don't think we'll have 10. Alright, should be last lap in a safety car. Get going again. Gary for the win. I'm going to say Punju for the win if he can keep it on track. Twan will be on the podium also. Twan, I think, likes the rain. Kind of like Pogs. Pogs always shines in the rain for some reason. Trying to run inters 35 laps. Alright, let's see when Ardell takes off. That's it. Didn't catch anybody sleeping too bad. Pretty safe safety car restart. Everybody staying in line. Chili got around Gary for P10. Ooh, RC went wide in the turn 1, or in the turn 3. Gonna give calm run on him down to turn 4. Oh yeah, I don't think RC is running a wet setup. In the corners, calm is all over. Chili Willy. Spun, wing, and everything still intact, it looks like. Yeah. He's back moving. We get another full safety car. We have yet to finish a full lap of racing. Under green. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a long one. Iron's into the pits. Wonder if Iron is the one that got mixed up with Chili. I don't know, I think he got mixed up. He was the one that got mixed up with Chili Willy. Why Chili Willy was spun around. Sure, we'll see it. Stewards report. If there's any foul play, it might have just been a racing incident. Who's in P10? No, we're just doing, in fact, Ferrari's just doing what they're supposed to do. We're Simtex is P9, always. Overall constructors. Speedy's washed. I don't know. He said a 103.9 in quali. He was 300s off pole. Who's Ethan? Oh, did he? I mean, he's held this position, but I mean, we have yet to have a full lap of racing. Yes, it's like com's looking good so far, but like I said, we can't really tell because we haven't seen him race. We haven't seen anybody race yet. I think Com's going to get RC here pretty quick off the start. RC seems to get pretty squirrely out of the corners, and Com's getting runs on him. Ardell's waiting a little bit this time. Oh! RC just got all kinds of squirrely. It's going to give this place to Calm and Teddy Speedy. I don't know if Ardell, it looks like he might have sped up and slowed down a little bit. Echo Alex gets around Meminator. Meminator went off the track, came back on, lost multiple places. I'm not even going to try to think of who's all in this battle. It is a cluster. Here we go. Williams Echo Alex is getting swallowed up by everybody. Right now we're starting to settle down back here a little bit. So Calm, Technic, Speedy, and Punju all got around RC. Shrimpies now getting around RC. RC is struggling right now. Cautious Sector 3, that's the Rebel or Process. And we're going to stay green finally. Our first completed lap of the race. KDM just lost a couple spots. Ma going down the inside of Scruffy. Gets it done. Scruffy goes off track. Going to lose out to Echo Alex also. Oh! Echo Alex. I don't know if he got hit or what. That's a VSC. Full safety. I don't know if he got hit or what happened. And Scruffy didn't get there fast enough for me to see his car. Those cars were all tangling up pretty bad. Yeah, that hurts for you, Giants. I know it does. Those cars were all tangled up. See if anyone's going to take this chance to pit. Anthony Jenkins does. I don't think he needs a wing, just going in for tires. Which I think is smart. Oh, going to inters. See how that plays out. And pap outs. Process staying on the wets. So let's keep an eye on Twan. Pap outs. See how they do. KDM, Scruffy, and AK all up 8 spots. Anthony Jenkins, I ain't going to count that being down 14 because of that pit stop, but see, these inters are the right play. Why does that look like shit? Still looks like shit. So Simtek's back into the pits. Did he take the chance to put on inters also? I don't think the rain's let up. Still puddles, still a lot of spray. I don't know if that's the call. I guess we will find out. We will be going in this lap, or should be going in this lap. Ardell has started 2 different ways. He went really early the first time, went really late the second. A little early this time. Ardell almost lost it. All clean through turn 1 in the front anyway. Turn 3, this is where the magic happens. Calm, ooh, got sideways, got hit in the back by Technic Speedy. It's gonna hold everybody up. That's just gonna give Ardell massive amount of time to speed off. Little 3-way battle here for 8th place, or for 7th place. They're gonna try to go around the outside of KDM. Oh, Meebinator's out. Coming out of turn 4. What's going on back here? Gary had major problems. He had to have spun. Punju gets around RC, so does Shrimpies. RC gets really squirrely out of the corners. I looked on the inside of Shrimpies in turn 3. Tries to pinch him off. Shrimpies has to go off the track. Meanwhile, Calm is caught back up to Ardell. Ardell was up by like 1.7 after that. Calm got sideways in turn 1 after the safety car restart. Punju around Technic Speedy. Ooh, Technic Speedy had a problem. And he's missing his front wing. Caution sector 2, that's AK. Having all kinds of problems back here. Got a little train going from P3 back to P7. There's a Haas. Technic Speedy just parked on the side of the road back here. And KDM into the pits, MB Jacobson. I think everyone's having major problems. I think there's going to be a lot going to the stewards this week. Modern Shrimpy side by side. Out of turn 3. Chili Willy gets around Shrimpy's also. Good recovery from Chili Willy. He was all the way at the back after the first safety car. Yeah, if he didn't have that wet setup on, he's gonna be hurting. Oh, and that is Punju out. I don't know what happened. I caught it in 4K. That is Chili Willy. Punju out. I don't know if Punju got into the back of, I forgot who's in the wall. It was the Alpine, wasn't it? Mod. And chaos ensued. And no safety car from that. Meanwhile, all this chaos. I only have it at 3. That includes the VSC. Or no, it might be 4. Maybe we are out. I don't know. Calm is all over the back of Ardell. Check ERS levels. Calm's got on by about 20%. Still both plenty to play with, but I think Calm's going to get him. Like I said, after turn 1, that kerfuffle, Calm got sideways. Ardell was up the road by 1.7. And Calm has caught him. Has been with him for the past couple laps. Who are my inter runners? Everybody, basically. So maybe the inters were a good idea. Yeah, because if you watch Twan here. Oh yeah, see Twan on those inters way better. Watch the grip difference right here. See? There's just no competition. Oh, side by side turn 10. That's sketchy. Ardell into the pits. Gonna try to undercut and put a little bit of space between him and Calm. Yeah, Twan's making up a lot of ground on these inters. The rain slowed down a lot since the beginning of the race. No, he's still on the west. There he goes. He's boxing for inters now. So we got quite a bit of big gaps. Yeah, AK just had the fastest lap on those inters, so everybody should be. I'm surprised Calm didn't come in this past lap. Ardell's gonna get a pretty good gap on him when he comes out of the pits. Yeah, see, Twan just keeps gaining time, gaining time, gaining time. There goes Common to the pits. Let's watch Ardell, see where he's at. Shrimpy's in the pits also. Oh yeah, huge undercut. Because Common was on his gearbox. Common's going to come out 12 seconds behind him. So that's a huge difference on those inters. Calm, Simtex, Pap outs. Simtex put his nose in there. A little bit of contact. Now they're wheel bumping. Paphouse comes out on top, and RC might have found his pace back going on the inters compared to the wets. Punju went to WRC. I don't blame him. Ardell said a 13.9 fastest lap. It's almost 2 seconds faster. Tire status. Everybody on inters. Anthony and Paphouse on the oldest. Calm, Shrimpies, and Irons are all on the freshest process. Actually, process is on brand new ones, but. Oh, Technic Speedy retired from the session. Yeah, we have to be out of safety cars. I agree. But, I mean, at the same time, Calm was staying with him. He just undercut him on strategy and put out a big gap. Calm stayed out an extra 2 laps. Calm was on his gearbox when Ardell pit. Ardell still just sends faster. That's a half a second faster than his last one. Yeah, but last week he won by a ridiculous amount. But there was no damage. There was no damage or no safety cars last week. This little 3-car battles for P5 between Papouts, Simtex, and Shrimpies. Irons is 2.5 seconds back, not too far. Trying to get in on it. And then he's got AK on the back of him. The front 5 are pretty spread out. Calm just had the fastest lap, 12.8. That's 2/10 faster than Ardell's fastest. Shrimpy's going to go up the inside of Semtex. A little later on the brakes. Gives him a little wheel bump. Not too bad. KDM looked like he might have crashed going into the pits. And Irons just came out of nowhere. Those guys are battling. Just came out of nowhere, got Simtex and got Shrimpies. It's called Moose Milk. It's kind of like a cinnamon cereal, kind of like almost tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh, Iron's way off the track. Shrimpy's also. Iron's hit the wall. Oh no. Wing still looks intact. And Ardell caught Twan and passes him for the lead. Twan's tires are much older. I think Twan either he's going to have to pit again or these tires are going to be pretty sucky at the end of the race. Mog gets 3-second time penalties. Let's look at pins. Everybody's 3 seconds. Papouts has 6. KDM has 8. Yeah, and Ardell's already put a 1.5 seconds on Twan. Comp's catching Twan at a pretty good pace. AK and Papouts going at it. Papouts holds them off for now. Shrimpy's trying to get into the battle. You gotta talk to the higher ups, Stig. AK trying to figure out if he wants to go outside or inside, outside or inside. Oh. Okay, looks like he got held up by Papouts a little bit. Might have given him a little love tap. KDM retired, that's in the pits. AK gets a 3-second time penalty. It's Squirrely Papouts gets by him. Shrimpy's looking at the outside. I'll go back to that camera angle. The camera angle was so good. Process gets around Shrimpy's. AK goes up the inside. Papouts goes way out wide. Gets another 3 seconds. That's going to put him at 9 seconds. Comes back on. Kind of gave Process a little bump. Process looking at the outside of AK. Gets it done before the corner. Yes. And Papouts and AK are going at each other. And AK gets pushed off. Comes back onto the track. And him and Shrimpy's are both out. That is not good. That will definitely be going to the stewards. Carnage. Who was it earlier? Was it Fatweed? Said we'd have 10 finishers. We're getting there. That column all over the back of Twan for P2. Meanwhile, Ardell's just taking off. He's almost 3 seconds up the road. Who's that? Ardell? I'm pretty sure he is. I think both the AlphaTauris today are reserves. Com gets around Anthony Jenkins, aka Twan, whatever you want to call him. And Com is going to have to turn on the jets if he wants to catch Ardell. And Chili Willy looks like he is about to get lapped. I can see Ardell getting pushed up to tier 2. Any of the MEC listening, they might I'll look at this week and last week and reevaluate where they put him. And Com's putting in time on him, though. I mean, B. Jacobson's caught up to the back of Scruffy. It's going to be the closest battle right now. Oh, I don't know. What was it? I want to say it was Imola, Zandvoort. I don't know. I'd have to look. RC gets a 3-second time penalty. It's not going to matter right now. Process is 9 seconds behind him. Ardell's pitting again. Imola, Australia, and Zandvoort. Okay. There are your tires. So I don't know if that was the move. So you're going to be able to make up 13 seconds? 15 seconds? In 9 laps? Or is he doing that like, oh, I don't want to get moved up to tier 2. Let me pit again so I fall down the order a little bit. And B. Jacobson is going to want to clear Scruffy here pretty soon because Gary is gaining on him. I don't know. Twomby running at 27 laps. Punju in tier 6 earlier ran his inters. I want to say it was like 33 or 34 laps. Like, I don't know how he did it, but two AlphaTauris. Oh no, RC's jumps into the pits. The 14 lap old. I don't know. I don't know if I'm giving up track position. I mean, yeah, you're going to be faster, but that's a lot of time to make up. Yeah, he dropped all the way down to P9. So, I mean, yeah, he might be faster, but you still have to pass all these cars. I'm going to keep an eye on that gap for Ardell. He's got 9 seconds. 9 seconds to Twan. And 11.6, Jesus Christ. 11.6 on inters. It's nuts. Alright, he's down below 8 seconds. Or right at 8 seconds. Up, MB Jacobson. Oh no, that's RC on Gary. The fresher tires. Oh, this might be MB Jacobson's chance right here. He's been waiting and waiting and waiting to get around Scruffy. I'll clean through there. Going down to turn 4. Oh yeah, I got the move done, and RC's coming up behind them quick on those fresh tires. Ardell's down to 6.4. to Twan, but then he still has 5 seconds after that to calm. Yeah, RC's just the grip. Those fresh tires. Ooh, Ardell must have had a problem. Or no. It's on the 5.5. Yeah, so he's gonna catch Twan, but I don't think he's not catching Calm. You calling him a sandbagger stick? Is that what you're doing? Just put it out there. Chili Willy just got lapped by Calm. Just want to say Process and Irons up in P4 and P5. Good drives from them today. And Irons has had a couple scares. Ardell 2.7 to Twan. Scruffy's lost the back of Jacobson, and Gary has got the back of Scruffy. Chili Willy, 3-second time pedal. Ooh! Gary almost ran into the back of Scruffy in the 4. Alright, Ardell has caught the back of Twan. Ooh, Scruffy got another 3 seconds. We'll give him 6. That's knock him down quite a ways right now. I'll knock him out of the points. I don't know. This garbage camera angle. No, it's on there. It's 30. Yeah, he's got 7 seconds to calm. He ain't catching Calm, but oh, you can see it. See, kind of glimmers. You can barely see it, but RC gets around Irons. If Irons can stay close enough, he'll still take that position off because of the penalty. Irons just got to stay on top of him. Caution sector 3. Oh, that's Chili Willy. He's just getting out of the way. He's getting blue flagged. Hey, Chili Willie's calling it. This is our closest battle, but not really because Mod and Pap-Outs both have penalties. RC's going to want a clear process because he has to make up 3 seconds. He's going to have a lap and a half to do it if he can get around him. Process is fighting it. I don't know how much I'd fight it because I don't think he's going to clear 3 seconds and a half a lap or 3/4 of a lap. Oh no, they have another lap on top of this. I'm sorry. Process is a big snap there. To be honest, Irons might jump RC also. He's got to stay close. If you got it, burn it, Irons. All right, for the 3rd time this season, after not winning a race in 4 seasons, Com has had his 3rd win of the season. Congratulations to Com. ERS Ardell going to come across the line in 2nd. Anthony Jenkins, aka Twan, is going to come around, turn 10 and across the line in 3rd. That's our podium. Our season across the line in 4th, but I think Process and Irons are both going to get them. Look at that time penalty. Good drive from Process and Irons. P4, P5. RC is going to be in P6. P7 is going to be MB Jacobson. Scruffy's going to cross the line in P8, but Gary's going to jump him for P8. Mod in P9. Simtex in P10. And Pap-Outs in P... Oh no, Simtex didn't jump him by 3/10. Ouch. And Pap-Outs is going to be in P12. Congratulations, Com, on the 3rd win. I'm not going to do interviews because I don't even have my Discord hooked up to my OBS right now because I didn't have a co-com. But yeah, congratulations to Com. Process driver of the day, I would agree. Although Irons did have a really, really, really good drive. Alright, so here are your final standings. Com P1, Ardell P2, Comp P3, Process P4, Iron Books P5, RC P6, good first showing, MB Jacobson P7, P8, Gary 5000, Scruffy P9, Mod P10 to round out the points, Simtex P11, Papouts P12, P13 is Chili Willy, and then the rest were all DNFs. Alright guys, well, we will see everybody next week for Vegas. We shouldn't have any mix up on our times next week, even though it's in the US, because the Vegas race is Saturday night at midnight. Well, midnight my time. But, yeah, hopefully we'll have some Nikki G back. Comms are tough when you're by yourself, but we will see y'all next week, and guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday.